same way my old one. There you go.
Hi there. Hi everyone. It's Sarah with the paper cut. It's Thursday night. And yeah, I just finished mowing the lawn. So this is my discombobulated, sweaty, riding my bike and mowing the lawn look for tonight. So let me find out first if we are even on right now. So hang on, let me get to Facebook. Oh, nope, that's not it.
I see you.
My mom sees me. Yay. Okay, hang on. We'll get there. Is anybody commenting? Can anybody? I can't find me.
Nobody's commenting. Oh, Virginia Hebert sees and hears you.
Okay. Well, hang on. Now I'm trying a different way. Okay, there I am. Okay, let's try volume. There I am. Okay.
I guess you got good volume, Sarah.
I guess I have volume. So tonight is Thursday. We just had our Fun Time Thursday last week, so tonight is our demo week. And honestly, I'm a little late because I was just looking at stuff like, oh, what am I doing? So it'll be a surprise to you and to me. So let's go down to the table and just look at a few things.
Okay, you're there.
Okay, so I've got our, this is what I pulled out because I haven't done like the triple ovals in a long time. So I thought, okay, I'm going to pull these out and we're going to do something with them. And then I have this little set of summer stuff. And I thought, well, these are fun colors. So that's about all the further I got. I went and I pulled some paper. I was just looking at our the Seaside book to see if I could come up with a paper that we could die cut. And oh, let's go, hang on one second. I've got one more. I don't have any class stuff to show you. It's out in the warehouse. I forgot to grab it. But I have a sneak peek for one of the alcohol ink class cards for the warehouse sale. So this will be beyond, it's going to be alcohol inks beyond pouncing. I showed you one a few weeks ago that just had, it had like a flower on it. So this one, I did start out with pouncing, but then I splattered the alcohol blending solution on it. So to give it, that's all splattered. So anyways, I thought it looked kind of watery. So, and you're going to get assorted words to go right here. So yeah, this is just one, this is a sneak peek for one of the upcoming warehouse sale cards. This one is just one of the make and take cards. So if you're coming in person, this is just one of the make and take cards that you can do. So this will be pre-colored, but you'll have to stamp that. So just a sneak peek of a few cards. And let's get on to figuring out what we're going to be doing tonight. So we have our triple oval stitched mini slimline, and then we have our two different sizes of our triple oblong oval dies. So this one, let's just do something with that one first, because, and I might not even make a card with this, but this one's just super easy. I did go get a Mini Slimline card if I can find it. And of course it's like not here.
How's your new grandson doing? Oh,
great. my mom can talk about him for a minute because she got to go see him.
He is the cutest little button.
Well, I'm looking for my Mini Slimline.
So I went to see him, and I decided that I needed to maybe bring along something for the big brother, Everett. And so I found a road roller. That was a tough find, but I found one, and it was, what was that, Sarah?
Oh, I found my cards. Paw Patrol.
Oh, Paw Patrol. That's right.
I told her that that road rollers, like he really likes road rollers, so she went on a road roller search. And he likes Paw Patrol too, so that was a hit.
Yeah, so he was happy. He didn't realize that I was there to see his baby brother, but he was really, really happy to see me once he realized that I had something for him.
Yeah, once he realized that she had like a bag that might have something in it for him, he was like all over that.
So I never get much for new babies, but I got them, the parents, a gift certificate that they could use anywhere downtown. And besides that, the most important thing that I took them were 2 frozen Snicker bars, ice cream Snicker bars, when nothing else will fix what's going on except the Snickers.
Yeah. Because, yeah, it's a lot with a new baby.
Yeah. So I kind of turned that into a tradition.
So, okay. So we're here. This die is super easy, which I think I'm going to make a card with this die, but I'm just going to die cut something with this one just to show you how easy this one is. First of all, it's a Mini Slimline. So, and the Mini Slimline is 3.5 by 6. So I'm going to cut this. This die, I believe, is 3 1/4 by 5 3/4, which is what it is. So I'm just going to trim that so then I have an extra hunk of that pattern paper. So, but this die, super easy, and you're just die cutting it out, and it's sticking right on Mini Slimline card. But I don't think I'm going to make one. I think I'm going to use the other one so I can demo that one just a little bit more, how to use that set together. But yeah, this die, and then save your ovals, because ovals are good for stuff. I love using ovals. So, and then if I was doing this card, I would probably cut a layer to go underneath here, because you guys know how I like to double layer, and I just happen to have a piece of white sitting right here. So since this is 3 1/4 by 5 3/4, I would cut a layer just slightly bigger. So that's what I'm going to do. Let me just I've got a mess going on here. I don't know. I need to get a grip.
Next week.
Next
week is soon enough to get a grip.
I don't know if I'm ever going to get a grip.
Marion Phillips said the best gift she ever got, best gift ever was a friend gave her a freezer shower, a ton of good food, so she didn't have to cook.
Oh, that's a good idea.
That is a good idea, isn't it?
So I'm going to trim that down just a little bit. You guys know how I like a nice thin border, but I was being generous this time. So 3 1/4, so 3 3/8 would be my layer size by 5.88. And I might not even have trimmed enough of that off of there for me. Yeah, I did. So actually tan probably would have been a good layer to sit behind there, but Yeah, so this one would be super easy to just take our, our stuff and pop it up there, kind of in the windows. Oh, actually, I do kind of really like that one. Huh.
I like that.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what I was going to do, but I kind of like these, so I might go with that same kind of little theme for the, but yeah, I would pop up, of course. You could even do like a shaker behind here, pop that up with some acetate and do a shaker behind those. Huh, okay. Well, I didn't know where I was going with this, but...
Pre-planned, of course.
Yeah, not pre-planned.
Pre-planned, 5 seconds pre-planning.
Yeah. But the librarian, Michelle came in and we were talking about, she asked to speak to the librarian
God.
to know her system.
World famous librarian.
The cards that I have, this size card is from Stamp and Storage, and it's on a piece of chipboard. Now I did order some like off of Amazon, and they were a lot flimsier, and that's what she was saying, that she didn't know how to get the magnetic sheets so they didn't like curl. Well, what we did was we attached them onto chipboard, or sometimes in the packages that you guys get, there's like some white mat board, and we took that and we cut that to the same size as the magnetic sheet, then used our ATG and you could use spray adhesive or something else, but then put adhesive on it and then attached them to these boards, and that's how we keep them in the filing system. And then my mom, of course, puts them on the back, so if these get taken off, they say what they are, but if you're not sure, then you can just look on the back and you can see what it actually looks like. So that's kind of her librarian system.
Oh man, I'll tell you,
So I'm going to give this one to her.
Can't remember stuff today, so I have to have that little cheat sheet on the back.
Yeah. So, okay. So now for these two, you can use, because one is bigger than the other and they work together. And I've used them both ways, but I think I like cutting out the big one first. And if you're going to do them on, like, say we're going to do a card. Let me just, I'm going to pull out, should I try a different color combination? Yeah, I probably should. That would be maybe
Marion
fun.
Phillips said she knew she saved the cardboard from her last order for a reason.
Yep, save that cardboard. Let's see, this is a nice yellow that matches that. And then say we're going to put a white layer on and then a printed layer. So let's just cut some layers. So this is our 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inch card. And then we are going to cut 2 layers. The first one I think I'm going to cut just slightly smaller. And I might adjust my layers in a minute, but so I'm going to go 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. As one layer, and then let's see what I'm going to pick out to use for the other one, because honestly I was very not.
So is Sarah. Virginia Hebert said she loves that system.
Good.
Thank you, Virginia.
Yeah.
I think I drove Sarah a little. I think she thought maybe my mom's a little crazy.
Oh, I didn't think she was. Well, maybe I already knew that.
Maybe yeah, she already knew that, and that was just confirmation. She's obsessive compulsive to a fault.
So these are kind of, this is in the Happy Heart pad, but these are kind of like sun colors that might go with these. So, or I was thinking of a different one in here. I think I was thinking of this one, this striped one. Huh. But I kind of like the blue too. Okay, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. But there's green in some of these images too.
Ooh, those are pretty papers, Sarah.
Yeah. I once, I use them and then I don't use them after, after they come out, and I use them. So that's why I have them all in here and I'm going back to them. So let's see. Let's see what I want to do, because I really want to use this one because I haven't used that one yet. And maybe I'll just try that one and we'll see if it works. But I really like that one. That's like my favorite. And then I have a different image that I was going to do. And I'm going to do this one next week on a square card lever card because that fits perfectly on there. So see, I kind of like am thinking ahead and I kind of know what maybe I might do next week. So actually, I think I'm going to try that one. I'm just going to try it and we're going to see. And if I have to cut something else, then I have to cut something else.
Sarah, are you multitasking in advance?
Did you say that or did somebody else
No,
notice
but I
that?
said that. Wonder where you got that from.
I'm trying. So 4 by 5 1/4. That's going to be my front layer. 4 by 5 1/4.
Yeah.
And I might pick a different color card base. I'm not sure after I get it all together. So anyways, you could cut the largest one out of, the largest one is the top one. You could cut the smallest one out of your card base and have it be a see-through card. However, we're going to die cut the 2 layers and mount them on a card, okay? And like I said, I don't know if it's going to be that color card or not. I just kind of like this one and I just wanted to play with it. So to do your double layer, the top one needs to have the largest die. The one behind it needs to have the smallest die. So then you're getting a border all the way around. So let us, so what would I just say? Oh, that one's that one. This one's that one. I am going to first cut my top layer with the largest one. Okay. And I think I'm going to cut it up a little bit high because I have one word that could go down here. So, and I am going to hold it in place with a piece of removable tape.
Stephanie says sometimes it takes her longer to pick out papers than to make the card.
Well, I was working, Wendy, who helps kit for me, or helps me kit for warehouse sale stuff. She did come in the other night, and it was so easy. And like, I'm like, how do people do it? Like, because I can just walk around the warehouse and pick different stuff out. Mm-hmm. And then if you have something in your mind and you're like, darn it, I don't have that right color of paper. So you should have every color of paper.
I think you do, Sarah.
That's why the variety packs, like the Pop Tone variety pack and the Lessable variety pack, where you get 2 or 3 sheets of every color, are really nice, because then you have just this whole little assortment. I thought this didn't cut out, but it was actually just stuck there because of the tape. So save your ovals. Somebody might end up with those in grab bags. So now, for placement of it on here. Now we could just do it just like this. We don't have to do a double layer, but let's just do the double layer just for funsies. Actually, do I want white? Well, let's just think about that. So, but to do the double layer, you can attach this onto there, and then you can die cut right over the top. You'll get a little bit of indent right here where the metal goes. So if that bothers you and you don't like the indent, then don't attach it. But what we can do is we can take a pen or a pencil and we can just trace the inside of this die. And now it's going to cut, so it doesn't really matter. And then we can take this off of there. We can place it back on there. And then we can die cut it. Now, depending on if your die is brand new and what you have for a die cutting machine, like we could have layered both of these together and die cut them both at the same time, and then used the pre-die cut as our guide. But there, that's how those two layer together. So, and like I said, we could do this one as our card and this one just as a layer, and then you have a see-through card where we're gonna put it on another card. And there's a lot of pink in here. I'm wondering if pink is the color to go with, but there's our orange. I don't know about that one. Okay, let me just pull out. I did just grab a bunch of colors, and I said, what am I, Sarah? I said, what are you gonna do? So let's just lay some of these pieces. No. But I did pull out a couple different blues. This one's called Saltwater. And I don't know if I like that one either, but I just wanted to put that on there.
Barbara says she likes the orange. I like that orange too. I like that orange a lot.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
There's no orange in my little dies. That's why
Oh, that looks nice too.
well, the orange would make them pop. Or I did bring up blue. Where did my little sun go? Oh, there
Well,
it is.
you know, when I see that blue under there with that swimming suit on top, I like that because it's kind of like water
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
or sky.
You know, or there's the beach hat.
Yeah.
And the kite. See, the kite has the blue in it. I thought I grabbed a pink. I was just going to try pink. Like, pink sometimes is too much, but let's just see.
I really like the blue.
Well, what about green?
No, I don't know.
We didn't look at sour apple
yeah.
yet. Nope.
What color of blue is that, Sarah?
That is, that's... I'm blanking out.
No, I still like the blue.
It's blue raspberry.
Okay.
Yeah, it's blue raspberry. And that blue really matches that, because that blue is probably too much.
Mm-hmm.
It's this more subtle blue.
Yes.
Yeah.
The blue is getting the votes, Sarah.
The blue is getting the votes?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, just for sake of trying something different, because there was pink in there. Does anybody like the pink? I don't. I like the blue.
Yeah. I don't like the pink.
We're
either.
going to go blue. I would like the orange if it was flowers. But because of the blue that's in here, and okay, and then I had a word, let's see. Hang on, I just gotta cut it really quick. Okay, so I had a word. My favorite color is sunshine, which is a more vertical word. But I think it printed crooked, but that's okay.
We know how to straighten that out.
Yeah, we know how to straighten
Yeah,
it out.
pink doesn't pop enough, does it, Stephanie?
No, the pink doesn't pop. You know what can make stuff pop? Glitter paper.
Never have too much of that.
Never have too much sparkle to make it. Ooh, Sarah. I was getting awfully close there with my fingernails. Speaking of my fingernails, I need to get my nails done again.
Well, look at it, and those fingernails are blue too.
They're kind of a baby blue
Yep.
for the baby boy. So I got to play hooky yesterday and go spend the day with him. So
I'll bet that was fun.
that was fun. Because she had a C-section and she still just needed a little help, and Jake had to go to work, so I got to go spend the day with them. So
I'll bet Kirsten appreciated that.
Oh, yeah,
And Jake
definitely.
too.
So okay, so let's see if we have any glitter paper around here. You know, you would think I would, but who knows where. Okay. Hang on, I'll find some. Or maybe I don't need glitter paper. Maybe I just need to off. Oh, no, that doesn't
No,
work.
I don't think so.
So,
either.
okay. So anyways, let's just go ahead and start attaching. We're just going to attach these onto here. I could pop things up. The other thing I could do to add a little dimension to it is add a little bit of acetate, so it just...
Were you going to put that glitter paper behind the words?
Yep, I was going to
What
put a
about that
strip.
green? What about that green
Yeah.
paper?
I could do that.
Because that green is in.
Yeah, the green is in there. She's saying put a little glitter paper right there, which I could do that. Oh, I've got some glitter paper right here. I did have some acetate because I was going to put some acetate behind that and just pop that up.
Yep.
But for the life of me now, I can't find it. Oh, there it is. It was clear. It got
It's
lost.
hiding. Of course.
So I was just going to stick my acetate kind of right behind there and then pop that up. I did that in one of the classes that's coming up, and I kind of like that effect. Because then they also had the images that I'm putting kind of over the windows had something to sit on. Because I could lift this up, give it some dimension, and then they had something to sit on and they didn't fall through the window. So that's kind of why I did that. And it just gave it a little bit different look. So let's get attaching here. So yeah, this baby is he's kind of a chill baby. Like
yeah.
he just looks around.
Yep.
He was awake for a good amount of time, and he, you know, kind of if you were holding him too much, he kind of just said, "Hey, I need to stretch."
And flailing arms and legs.
And then like you would set him down and he would just kind of, you know, I set him down like on the floor on his diaper changing pad, and he just kind of looked around, not like he could see much because I don't think they could see much at that age.
Yeah, I don't either.
So, but
Shadows.
yeah, he was, I don't know what he was looking at, but he laid there just contently, just kind of chilling for longer than I remember of laying there. It's funny how babies have their own little personalities right from the beginning. And then I'm going to pop this guy up just with some foam tape. Actually, I didn't touch on this as much during my last class as I wanted to, but I have seen this on a couple things where you use strips of cardstock. So if you don't want to pop this totally up, we just want to pop it up slightly, and then like we want to pop these guys up. So maybe we don't want to double pop. Maybe we don't want to.
So Barbara said that looked cute having those ovals off center, Sarah. I thought so too.
Like that? Or no wait. Oh, like that?
I don't know. I probably.
Is that how I had them?
Yeah, I think so. Barbara, what do you think?
So, well, first of all, I'm going to build these up because this is something that I meant to do in the last class, and I didn't do it. So I'm going to cut some strips of paper and build that up. So then we're layering it, but we're not getting
To the right. She said to the right. I liked it up and down. Offset up and down, but Barbara likes it to the right.
Oh.
I guess it's whatever you are trying
Yeah, I don't
to, whatever
know.
floats your boat right now.
So, but anyways, I've seen this lately where you just use cardstock to pop it up. So you kind of just do a couple layers of cardstock to give it a little dimension. So instead of doing like a big pop layer and then another big pop layer, you can just use, and everybody's got scrap cardstock. Like I know you do. I mean, I have all kinds of little sniblets of cardstock. So you can just use your scrap cardstock as a couple layers to pop it up if you don't have a thinner foam tape. So I didn't want this totally flat on there, but I also didn't want it to be like double popped. So I could put 2 layers of cardstock on there to give it a little bit of dimension. And then, here I'm using both of my tape runners. It just adds just a little bit. Now I could have cut that same die out a couple times, that would have worked too, but everybody has scrap cardstock. So that's going to pop it off of there just a tiny bit. So it gives it a little bit of dimension in there. And hang on, I'm going to put some on the sides too. And I'm actually going to put some little strips right here. We've been cutting little strips in class, so you might have like lots of extra little strips just from whatever. Oh, this is a little extra glitter strip. Why I had it sitting there, you ask? I don't know. I just did. So yes, I meant to touch on this in the last class, and I just forgot. But I'm going to build it up the same height everywhere.
Penny Blaylock's on. Hi, Penny. Hope you're doing well.
Yeah, I think Penny had some stuff going on last time.
Mm-hmm.
So one more strip I need, and then we'll be good to go. And foam tape is more expensive, so this way you can build up, you know, just a little bit. So yeah, that just gave it that, see, that gave it that little bit of dimension in there, but didn't lift it too high. And then we can use our pop tape on our other stuff. So So yeah, just use your scrap strips. Oh, I just ran out of tape.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I know you can fix that.
What? You can fix
Yeah,
that?
you can fix that. You want me to fix that?
No, that's fine.
I mean, I can fix that. I didn't know if you...
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Okay.
I got enough on there.
All right.
So yeah, I don't know if you can see. Can you see that on camera where it has that little bit of dimension in there?
I can't see it really well.
Okay, but it does. So if you ever are doing something where you want to pop up but don't want to pop up too much, try that because I think it's brilliant.
Oh, yeah, I can see it now.
Yeah. So, and then we have our foam tape. So today I'm riding my bike home. I actually went home in between, or like later this afternoon, because it was raining all morning. So I went home purposely so I could get my bike, so I could ride it back here, so I could ride it home, so I could get a shorter ride in today. Because this week I need to do 120 miles.
For the whole week.
For the whole week, yeah. I did 33 on Monday, and I need to get a 60-day in. And then it's supposed to be raining here, so Sunday it's not going to be raining, so I'll get my 60 miles in on Sunday. But then I got my 30 in, and I'll do a couple shorter days.
Wait to get my bike down, Sarah.
Yeah. You're going to ride your bike?
Well, I thought if you were going to ride your bike on Thursday night, I could ride my bike on Thursday night.
Okay.
Yeah, so she says. Are you saying I would have trouble keeping up with you? Yes.
Well, there would be that. Well, but sometimes I go the other way. So I go that way and ride another 10 miles that way before I head home.
Oh.
I wouldn't do that on my way home. I would do that on the way here.
Okay.
So that would be a problem. I don't think you would be equipped to do.
Not yet.
Not yet.
You have to remember, Sarah. Now listen here. Now listen up, would you please? I'm in pretty good shape.
You are in pretty good shape for being, yes, you are.
Penny says, I hope your bike has a spot for an umbrella. She could fly away, right, Penny?
My bike does not have a spot for an umbrella. And I did get drenched the other night riding home.
Recycle Kleenex boxes work to pop up paper.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Super.
Who said that?
Lisa Schrader.
Oh, that is an awesome
Thank
idea.
you. Yeah.
Yeah. Because that's
And
just
you could use those for cutting out some wonderful shapes too.
Just for that that little bit of because it's thinner than foam tape.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, that is a great idea.
Isn't it? Oh my gosh.
Well, Leslie, I don't think Leslie's on, but she die cut out of some soda cans, and that was really cool.
Out of what?
Soda cans. I'll have to
Oh,
bring
yeah.
those.
Yes, I remember that.
Yeah, at Spring Bling, she was die cutting stuff out of soda cans, and it made some really cool things. So I might have to do that one night. I'll bring those and make a card out of.
Soda cans.
Well, the card base will be
Yes.
paper.
Yes. Thanks, Kathleen. I'm running fast because if I run fast, maybe nobody will catch me.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, Kathleen Ressler-Moore said, "You are amazing, Sue." And I said, "Yeah, I'm running pretty fast and nobody can catch me."
Oh, geez.
Oh. You know, time is catching up.
Is your bike? It needs to come down. Is
It needs to come down because it's up on the bike rack, bike hooks in the garage right now, and I'm not strong enough to lift that up and then back down. And besides, the old refrigerator is still in the way, so I have to get rid of that too. But it might need. I've got a bike pump. I could pump up the tires if it needs it. I'm sure it does.
I'm sure it does, because
Yeah.
I don't think you've ridden it since
No, I have not ridden it since 2000 and 2000.
or 2020
Yeah.
when you brought it to.
No, I did that in 2019 when I brought it to Mesa.
Oh. Okay, so let's see. I think I do want to pop this. I really want my blue jewel glitter paper. But I don't know where my blue jewel glitter paper is.
Time runs short, and you never know when time is going to run out. Just had a friend that in her early 40s who lost her husband 10 days ago, unexpectedly. Oh gosh.
Yep, you got to take advantage of doing what you want to do when you can do it.
Yep.
Don't wait for tomorrow.
So Hope Duran said, sorry, I missed what stamp set you used.
Oh, this is a stamp set from, hang on, it's from Brass and Bliss. And I didn't say it, so you didn't miss. So it's actually this stamp set right here. Not this one. It's this one right here. And it's Brass and Bliss, and it's 36044 Hello Summer. 36044. And there's a matching die set too. So and let me see if I can just cut a little bit of green. I really want my blue jewel glitter, but I'm gonna whine about my not having my blue jewel glitter. Yeah, my green's okay. Okay. And since I ran out of my narrow adhesive, I have to get out my glue. I got a mess going on here.
Well.
Oh well. It'll still be there tomorrow. I really need to get in here and clean though. Clean and design. Although I have, I got a lot of stuff I gotta do. But I have been working on, warehouse sale cards plus class cards. And my next big project is revamping my website, because that has been a total pain in the butt lately.
Gosh, what happened, Sarah?
So I had some they're called card testers. They hit my site this past weekend, where they're just trolls. And
That's saying it nicely.
Yeah, that's saying it nicely. They go on websites with whatever computer program, and they use their stolen cards and try and find out which cards work, and then when they find a card that works, then they can use it for whatever they're going to do. But anyways, they just, with their computer program, they try to place orders every couple seconds, and that really jacked up my website. So then I had to set the security settings super high. So then I had some people declining that shouldn't have declined, just because the security settings were so high, and it would only do so many in an hour, and ugh. And besides that, my website's super old and just being a pain in the butt right now. Anyways, so this is not going to be a when Sarah has free time. This is going to be Sarah needs to work on all the time to get a new website done. Once and for all, because I know I've been talking about it for a while, but no, this is that's what I'm doing a lot this weekend. I mean, I have a 60-mile ride to go on, but that's going to be like one of my priorities. You know, besides cards and payroll and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And the grandbaby, you know, because he takes
Priority.
grandbabies. So now I did pop this word up. I double
Okay,
popped
so
it.
now we have a thing. Now we have a question.
Sure.
What was holding your glue bottle? Wait, Sarah, were you using this My Sweet Petunia glue gun? Is that what you were using?
Yep. So I had my. This is a glue press from My Sweet Petunia. So the top, it holds that Nuvo glue, and it comes with two of them. The top sits here, this sits here. There's a little rubber thing in there that kind of stops it from clogging up. And I can honestly say that I've left this sitting here I've left on Saturday after my craft along and come back on Monday. And yes, it's a little clogged in there, and I do have to, you know, stick the little pokey thing in there. But that's after being open for 2 days. If you did that with a regular one that wasn't like this really super fine tip, yeah, but this one I mean, it's not recommended to leave it out for 2 days. I just happen to have done it, and it still works just fine. So, anyways, there we made our double ovals with our 2 dies. Let's see, what are the 2 dies named? The Stitch Triple Oblong Oval Window die is the bigger one, and the small triple oblong oval window is the smaller one. So we used that one on there. And then we still have our little Mini Slimline card right here that I still have a few things that I could go ahead and use, you know, to decorate. I'll finish that one at some point. So anyways, thanks for joining me, guys, and we will see you next week. And next week I should have samples to show you for, you know, upcoming classes. So there we go. So thanks for joining me. Thanks for joining us. Have a great night, and we'll see you next week. Bye.